Today I just wanted to talk about double eyelids and how to achieve them with different methods other than going under the knife. So all of these methods are going to be non-surgical and they're relatively easy to purchase, or you can even sometimes make on your own. So a lot of people have the false notion that if you wanted double eyelids when you're not born with it, you have to go under surgical procedures or get surgery in order to have them. However, there are plenty of ways that you can go about doing this without having to visit the doctor's office. Well, the most popular way of getting double eyelids is by using tape. So what I mean by tape is not your typical Scotch tape or things that you do construction or projects with. What I mean is surgical tape. So an example of this would be this. So this is one of the types of tapes that you can use to get double eyelids. So what you would do is you pull. This is just a typical 3M tape that you can get from drugstores or from your doctor's office if you would like, but typically you would just go to Walgreens or CVS or something like that and you could get this for less than $5. It's very cheap, it's super big, so you can probably have it last for more than a year if you use it every day or even more than once a day. It would last you a good amount of time. So what you would do is you would pull. I would suggest getting the thicker type, as in width. You want the width to be thicker so you don't have to pull it out as much to cut along the side of here. You can just cut here from the top and that'll fit your eyelid. So what I would do normally is, you can see here that there's a curve that I cut from my previous usage. And so what I did was I cut a curve along the straight edge, and now there's another curve. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to cut off this tip, and now it's straight. So with that straight edge, you're just going to cut a moon shape out of there. See that? So now you have a piece like this. Let me get in there so you can see better. So now you have a piece like this. And what you're going to do with that piece is cut off the corners, so it's not the corners that are pointy. You want to cut it off so that it's not going to poke you in the eye. And you can see now that before I even cut it, it came out pretty smooth. So I'm just going to go ahead and place that on top of my crease, like so. And when you open your eyes, you have a bigger indented double eyelid. So that's one of the methods that you can go about doing this. And you can tell that the tape is not too obvious at all unless you go very close. And you could probably see a tiny trace of it. But if you're not that close to somebody and they're wearing tape, most of the times you can't even tell. So this is a very good and money-saving way to achieve double eyelids if you wanted to go in the non-surgical route. So I'm just going to remove that. And that again was the 3M tape that you can purchase at local drugstores. And another method that you can use is by purchasing one of these. These are pre-made double eyelid tapes that you can purchase on eBay or over the internet, or whomever that may sell it. You can buy it from them. And I got mine from eBay, These were relatively cheap. It was, I think, a little less than $2 for one pack, and it has 96 pairs. So what these do is the same idea. They are tape form, but they're just pre-cut so that you don't have to cut it yourself. So they look like this. I don't know if you can see that, but see how they're pre-cut in strips, and all you have to do is peel one of these off, and same thing, place it on top of your lid where you can feel your eye socket sink in. I would place it lower so that it folds better. Normally you would put it right above your eyelash line. A lot of people try to achieve the bigger double eyelid, and they place the whole strip way above their crease, their natural crease, and then what happens is the eyelid will not fold in and it will just look like a big gunk, and usually that wouldn't work out. So I would recommend putting it lower, and with time your eyelids will kind of loosen up a little bit more, and then that way you can slowly change the position of the tape. So those are the two methods that involve tape. The third way I'm going to talk about is eyelid glue. So right here I have a bottle of eyelid glue. This is also oh crap. This is also okay to use as, sorry, I got a little bit of concealer on this. Anyways, this is also okay to use as a eyelash glue. So what this does is, let me just quickly take this out. What this is it's clear glue, and when you open it, it has an applicator, as you can see in there. Mine's kind of dry. An applicator that you take out, and then you just place the glue where you want your crease to be. And it comes with a little fork. So this little fork will sort of act as the prop for placing the fold. So you would pretend there's glue over here. After it's half clear, sort of dry, tacky, you stick the prong in there, the fork, or whatever you want to call it. You stick it in there, and then it will sort of just create that fold for you. And the glue can be messy if you're a starter, so starting off I would recommend cutting your own. That's the most convenient way. So let's talk about a little bit of my history of the fight of getting double eyelids my whole life, and with 1 minute or 2 minutes I'm going to quickly talk about it. I started wearing the glue first of all in middle school. That was my first method of double eyelid. So I placed the glue very low, about here, and within a year my left eye became a permanent double eyelid. However, my right eye was a little more stubborn and it would not take the fold. So the fight of getting double eyelid continued for about another couple of years, and within that time I used tape, I used glue, I used all sorts of things I could find, and in the end I finally got them to be semi-permanent. I still have to wear them at night. I wear tape at night, and in the morning I take it off so that the double eyelid stays. So that was my story, and I did not go under surgical procedures to get double eyelids, and you can see that they are pretty natural looking, and I didn't have to spend that much money at all. So for all you ladies out there who want to achieve double eyelids, I would suggest going about the tape and the glue and see what it could do for you. So good luck to everybody out there, and I hope you guys have a fun time while trying these different products. Alright, so I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.